What's going on, y'all? This is Q Ortiz, your local San Diego massage therapist, musician, and artist. And today, I wanted to talk about using the Improvise For Real method on songs that you're making. So, if you haven't been aware, I got into the Improvise For Real method earlier on in my guitar playing journey, just my music journey, more specifically with guitar though. That's how I got deeper into playing the guitar. And you can totally look it up. I think it's in my description, Improvise For Real, just these different systems to where in Improvise For Real, I wanted to do a video just sort of breaking it down regarding how I interpret the idea of the system. So initially, when you're learning this system with the Improvise For Real method, say you start off just I'll just go over here because you can see everything. So you're starting off just getting an idea of how the guitar moves. Like, how do you move from one note to the next note on the guitar? Just going up and down here. So I'm not necessarily moving my hand from different positions. I'm just staying, and I'll let you know what I mean in a second. So my index finger is staying on the same line the whole time. It stayed going down here the whole time. And so when you're able to do that, you close your eyes, you're able to visualize just what that looks like. Then you're going from how do you do that throughout the whole guitar. So just having an idea of just where to move. It's just all one half note. So you're becoming less intimidated with the guitar. You're able to move freely on the fretboard, not be scared about, oh, what's over here? It's all the same. It's all just half notes. It's just about knowing how to move. So you move there, you go to whole notes. So you're skipping instead of doing half note. You do two half notes, they make a whole. So it's like math where two halves make a whole. Then you explore from there. You learn the major scale, and with the major scale, that's the only music theory that you learn with the system. And then from there, you explore, you build a relationship with the notes, with the sounds. And I started to use the Improvise For Real, I guess, method of exploration in the songs that I was creating. And I'm sure he meant to do that. The guy who is pushing it, I think his name's David. But it's like, if you know, even if you're doing songs that aren't yours, like you were doing a cover song and you know the chords are, it's C and then D and G. It's just every song C, D, G. So you learn that and you go, okay, you start to learn the different worlds, the harmonic worlds. Oh, if this is one, then can I go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 6 5 4 3 2 1. Just like finding all the notes within that chord, and you can start to understand why the chord is what it is, how the chord is built. And even in that, you could choose if you want to play that chord, or if you want to add a different melody note to the chord, or if you want to play the chord somewhere else. Because say when I just did the if I did the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, that one is the same as this one, so the one, they're the same. And then in the process, you also see those patterns. So if I know is there, then that means if I keep going, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. If I'm at 6, but I know that 5 is one step lower, 5, and I know where 3 is, 3, and I know where that 1 was that we found that was the same, then I can play that same chord over here because I know of the notes. So that C, you can bring it to a different place. And if you were able to continue with this, see, 1 1, and then you found another one, and you go, okay, I know you know the composition, so then you could play that same chord over here, or 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1. You found another one, 1, and 1 3 5. So then you can play that chord over here. But it's giving you this knowledge to be able to know where you are on the fretboard. And this is why I'm speaking about when you're creating your own songs, because you could even transpose using this stuff, because you know what the C chord is, the relationships between each chord is. And when you're doing your own song, say you just learn this one chord, but then from that starting point, you could explore and see what the other notes of that chord are, where they fall. Then when you switch your chord, you could see the relation of those same notes within that other chord, where those notes, and it just reinforces the landscape of the chords that you're playing, and just builds your experience, your knowledge, and familiarity with just where you are on the guitar, where you are musically. You could do this on keys as well. So that's just what I wanted to express, because I was taking a walk playing the guitar, and I was doing it. I went, okay, this is this note. Let me finding, okay, that's that. And then when I switch the chord, I'm on this chord. So not that chord. I'm on this chord. And when I move here, that's how you make this chord. And it just built the familiarity with where I was. And this was the song that I did the scratch track to recently on this YouTube. So it's gearing me up to the recording process, just learning that area. So if I wanted to do a sort of lead or like a solo, or just kind of just explore more musically, I have some idea of a map. And then even if I veer off that map, I just still have one way to view the landscape that I'm at. And as I mentioned earlier, I could take that same boom, boom, ba da ba 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 da ba ba. So that is the same ba chord, and then I can same chord in a different place. The same as the. So with that, it just gives you more color, and it's less of a fear factor of, oh, I just need to stay here. It's, well, what if I did it over here, and what would that sound like? What if I did something over here and then brought it back over here? And you practice that and build the familiarity in that song, and visualizing your fretboard, and now you just have more possibilities to play with. So that's just what I wanted to share, because it's, I'll see if I could share a little more maybe at another time, but I've gotten the question of people sort of asking me about my process, and just how I can go from sunrise to enemas all day to in motion, and like everything's just all different. Everything's different. How I'm singing, what I like, just everything. And a big part of it is just, it's what I'm sharing with you through that exploration and learning the different landscape, learning the harmonic environments. It really helps to explore and build, and then from there is the creativity and the curiosity and exploration to see what sounds good, what feels good, what conveys what's being said, what feels like that needs to be there, and all of that kind of stuff. But just in the initial process, outside of the rhythm, when it comes to the melodic ideas or the chords, yeah, I think it's more so gaining some of that experience with the harmonic environments, because you could have a melody, and even in that melody you can figure out chords around that. Like if you look at different producers, someone like a singer, they might go to a producer and say, hey, I have this melodic idea, I have this song idea, and then the producer is able to get the melodic idea and then build around it harmonically. And that's what I'm saying. You can hear the melody, you might have a random melody, like, oh, this but then, okay, it's like this root note can work. Oh, what if I'm doing this melody? Oh, what if this I do these chords, or like, what if I do this melody on the guitar, this harmony? And that's the what if. That's that curiosity that leads you to the next move, because what if can lead to, no, it's not that, but what is it? Could it be, oh, what if that sounds good, okay, or what if I take that out, what if you put it back, what if, it's like all of those thoughts contribute to what the result ends up being. So I just wanted to bring up the IFR method, Improvise For Real, because I just feel like it's definitely just, yeah, it's one of those things that I was looking for. How do I express my music? How do I express through the music? And this was just something that trains your ear, gets you more into the process of connecting with the sounds, because even while you're doing that, you're also singing the numbers of the sound. So you're adding the numbers to the sound, so when you hear them, you can better pick out the relationship, and you could hear, oh, that's one, oh, that's two, one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 1 7 1 7 6 1 7 6 1. Just like feel the tension of each note, how they relate with each other. And that's the exploration. You just keep, that's the answer as far as like the creation process. Is just engaging with the music. And that was one of my intentions. How can I engage deeper with the music, and what does that look like? These questions, ask good questions. If you're able to ask a question like, how can I engage deeply with the music? How can I engage? What is the answer that will come? How can that come? How can I engage deeper with this? And then let me know what answer you get when you ask that question. All right. So if you like this video, click like. If you have any questions or any comments, drop a comment below. And if you want to continue on this journey with me, click subscribe and we can vibe. Peace out.